Welcome to Crypto Bulls Club. My name is Soham, and this is your daily Bitcoin news and market wrap up. So, guys, we will just wait a couple of more seconds and then we'll get started as soon as we have a few members of our family join into this live session. Today has been mostly sideways movement for Bitcoin. We are still within the 42,000 range. We are holding the 41,000 as a good support. We had a long wick going down to the 39,600 level, but as of now, we are well above it. And this 4 hourly candle is a good green candle that we are seeing currently, right, guys? So without further delay, I think let's jump on straight into the Bitcoin charts. So at this point of time, the Bitcoin price is coming in at about the $42,700 mark. This 4 hourly candle has been pretty good at this point of time. It has gained considerable from the lows of approximately about 41,700. It has gained more than, it has gained close to $1,000. It had gained more than $1,200, but currently it's holding support, it's holding resistance rather at around the $42,700 mark. If we quickly pull out the Fibonacci retracement, let's see what it is telling us. So the Fibonacci at this point of time is coming in at about the 42,800, which is a 61.8 Fibonacci, guys. Okay, and it has acted as a resistance multiple times in the past, as you see. Also, in today's video, we are going to cover a little bit about the fear and greed index. So make sure you stay till the end. And I see a couple of guys watching. So can we get a couple of likes on the video to start off with? Okay, and also what I'd like to tell you is about the market wrap up. So let me quickly get the CoinGecko started, right? CoinGecko, at this point of time, the total market cap is coming in at about the 2.12 trillion mark, up about 5.4% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin has gained more than 3% in the last 1 hour, it seems, and that's actually pretty decent. Last 24 hours have been around 2.8%. Ethereum has gained more than 5% in the last 24 hours. If I have to talk about the top gainers of the day, don't be surprised, we have Oasis Network, which has actually it has continued its rise. Also, we see Ecomi gaining more than 16%, guys, right? Ecomi has gained more than 16% currently, and there's a specific reason why Ecomi is gaining, right? About a couple of days back, we saw that Disney has announced that they are coming into the metaverse space, and some of the Disney characters that are there already could be utilized in the metaverse for Disney. And as we all know, Disney has huge assets when it comes to digital characters. So as we know, all the Donald Ducks, Mickey Mouse, all were from Disney, but the NFTs of these characters are available on the VV app, right? And the VV app is the product of the Ecomi, the Ecomi organization, and that is why I'm expecting pretty decent pump in the Ecomi prices going forward. So if you want to know about the Disney metaverse, go to the comment below and comment Disney. Okay, just comment Disney, and we will soon create a video about the Disney metaverse and what Disney promises it to be all about. Followed by Ecomi is Nair protocol. Again, it has gained 14.3%, up about $17. Also, what we have after that is basically your Polygon. Okay, Polygon is coming in at around the $2.33. This is very strong, guys. Okay, the Polygon is very strong. It's up about 13%. So guys, this has been the characteristic of this market cycle. Whenever, even for a small period of time, Bitcoin starts moving sideways or Bitcoin becomes boring, altcoins are on a rally, guys. Okay, altcoins are on a rally, and Polygon is followed by SafeMoon, which is up about 13%, followed by Phantom, up about 10% as well. If I have to talk about the top losers of the day, then we have Olympus. It has lost more than 13% of its value. As you can see, it has lost about about 3%, and Chainlink has lost about 1%. So not much red on the top 100 coins. Okay, that is a good thing that is coming out today. So guys, today we want to discuss more about the fear and greed index. Okay, and this actually tells us, gives us a good picture about the market sentiments going in. So at this point of time, the fear and greed index is coming in at about 21, which is again into some kind of it's more in the fear trajectory. Okay, and I want to discuss several strategies related to the fear and greed index. Before that, let's take a quick look on the fear and greed index chart. This is the past 1 year chart that we have, and on 8th of January, guys, we dropped to 10. Okay, and as you can see right here, this is the level. Okay, this is the level of 10, which has acted as a support in the in the last 1 year. We tested it quite a few times, but historically, they have proven to be a good buying zone. Now, this is not a financial advice, of course, but I'll show it to you, and I'll explain to you how they have been proven to be good buying areas. Now currently it's at 21, and if we go to the, you can see here that 20 has been acting as a good support, right guys? 20 has acting as a good support. We are above 21 right now, and we are just, we went to 23, now we are down to 21. Could we actually come down and test this 20 as a support and take a leap? What do you think? Go down, comment below right now if you think that we can test this 20 and go up to about 30 or so on. Now there's a special chart that I want to show you about this fear and greed index, and that is this chart, which is actually prepared by lookintobitcoin.com. So a big shout out to them. What they have done is basically they have color coded the chart in terms of fear and greed. Now the oranges or the reddish part is when the market is in deep fear, and it gradually goes to red to orange to yellow and finally to green when there's extreme greed. Now remember, I told you that the regions of about 10 or below 20 have proven to be a great buying opportunity for Bitcoin. Now if we look on the chart, what we can see is this region, let's assume it to be below 20, okay, below 30 rather, okay, below 30. As you can see, the color from here, it's gradually red. And if we look on the left on the chart, what we can see is basically every time the fear and greed index have been in the in the red, and this is actually color coded with the Bitcoin price. Please understand that this is the Bitcoin price that we are seeing, and the colors in the chart are actually indication of the fear and greed index. So whenever we are in this red or this orangish territory, it seems to be a great buying opportunity. Look here, down at Bitcoin was at about $43,000 back in 29th of September. Then we went all the way to $69,000. Before that, also Bitcoin started coming into this fear trajectory. It went to from 48, it went all the low to about, as you can see, about $29,000. And this proved to be a great buying opportunity as well, because after that Bitcoin went all the way up to $65,000 as well. So this is the talk of this market cycle. Okay, now if I have to talk about the previous market cycle, okay, this data is available only from 2018, so that's a restriction that we have. But whenever we see that during the crash that happened in March 2020, the COVID crash, it went all the way down to about 9 or 10, and the Bitcoin price was about $3,800. After that, even if you bought at $5,000, I always give this example, guys, even if you had bought at $5,000, then also if you would have been patient enough, and you would have been made about 13x in a little over a year, right? In about 12 or 13 months, right? So in 2021 April, Bitcoin made about $65,000. So about 13x with Bitcoin, the most trusted so-called cryptocurrency out there. Okay, the most widely recognized crypto out there. Okay, so this is actually very interesting that we have seen right here. The fear and greed index actually is telling us, guys, right now that a lot of people are requesting me for an exit strategy. Look, guys, to be honest with you, I don't feel the market cycle is over yet. Okay, and I am not selling even 0.0001 of my Bitcoins. Okay, I am not selling no even one, 0.0001% of my Bitcoin. Okay, let's put it that way. Probably for some alts I may convert them to a Bitcoin, but I feel the market cycle has still room to grow, and we will have a parabolic rise in 2022 or 2023. Now, I have mentioned this multiple number of times that unlike some of the YouTubers or some of the influencers who are telling us that the first quarter of 2022 is going to be when we will see the all-time high for Bitcoin, and then we are going to enter into the bear market. Guys, I don't think so, right? I don't think that the first quarter is going to be the time when we are going to make the market cycle top. It's not going to happen that way, according to me. What I feel is and this is based on the Bitcoin charts, guys. Okay, this is based on the Bitcoin charts, looking at the similarities that we had on the weekly time frame. I can see, I am pretty much of a trend guy, right? I tend to look at trends, that have the, that in any respect. Okay, and I see a similar trend that is getting formed right now. And I feel that February second week, February third week, February last week is gonna be, Bitcoin is gonna be around, around the 50, 55, $60,000. And also, what I strongly believe in is, if we break $41,000, guys, yes. If we break $41,000, close a weekly candle below $41,000 or $40,000 for that matter, I strongly believe we will be going to the 30,000s. Okay, will that mean that I'll be selling off at $40,000? I'll probably not, because I have that much of capital with me, so that if Bitcoin goes to $30,000, I can invest again in Bitcoin. But for people who do not have that much of capital, it is recommended that yes, you can exit at a certain point. But given the chance that, uh, you know, uh, given the chance that Bitcoin might actually crash down again. Now, someone asked about the head and shoulders pattern on the weekly time frame. Yes, there is a head and shoulders pattern on the weekly time frame, and we had a similar head and shoulders pattern back in, if we just quickly go to the line chart, which makes it much more clearer. And there was head and shoulders pattern back here in $30,000 time as well. As you can see, this was a giant head and shoulders which was getting played out, and we, instead of breaking to the downside, we broke to the upside. Okay, that is something that is there. Also, for the current time, guys, I strongly believe that it might follow this thing. Mind you, head and shoulders is not valid. Either it's a head and shoulders or an inverse head and shoulder is not valid till the time that we are we have been breaking above it in case of an inverse head and shoulder, and we haven't broken below it in case of a normal head and shoulders. In this case, I think we have broken below it, but the similarities, the volume range is actually telling me that the possibility is 50-50, guys. Okay, it might go down if we get a weekly closure below 41,000. That's what I'm emphasizing on. Okay, weekly closure below 41,000 is going to be very, very critical, and that might push the Bitcoin price down to about, I don't know, maybe 30,000, $29,000 hardly matter, guys. But yeah, it would be a correction of more than 50%, right? No, I do not use Lux Algo as part of my TA. I have heard good reviews about Lux Algo as well, but yes, I haven't been using it as of now. And someone asked about the exit strategy for altcoins. Look, for altcoins, I have a pretty straightforward exit strategy. Okay, I personally look at converting most of my altcoins to Bitcoin or Ethereum. That is my primary strategy. But you may have a different goal. You may want to accumulate more US dollar, more INR for that matter. But what to do in case you have, let's say you bought, let's take an example of Ethereum, right? Let's say you bought Ethereum back when Ethereum was above $4,000. So you are down more than considerable amount of percentage points. You're down right now, right? So what could you do? Number one thing is that you could actually exit into your INR, or you could exit into USDT and take the loss. That is one strategy that you can think of. The other strategy, which I personally think is good, could be look at the date when you bought that particular token, right? Look at that date, you will get it in your buy history, and just compare the price in terms of satoshis on that particular day. If you are in profit in satoshis, or if you are in less loss, let's put it this way, right? If you are in less of a loss in satoshis, and if you want to get out of it, right? You understand that, oh, this coin is going absolutely nowhere, for that matter, right? Just I'll recommend you to convert it into Bitcoin. And also, if you are looking at some other altcoins, look at it on the Ethereum scale as well. Okay, that is also very important. I think item Ethereum is the king of altcoins. Okay, it is the king of altcoins, and it's this kind of strategy that has actually helped me. These are the kind of strategies I personally tell all my consulting clients as well, that we do the portfolio reviewing thing, and then we tell you that, okay, this is how you should be doing. But yeah, this is what we should do, and what we do, what I do personally, for all my major altcoins, right? And if I have to talk, guys, very quickly about the BTC total market cap as well. Okay, this is also something which is a bit of a concern. I was just drawing this trend line right here, and you guys, if you have been following our channel, you would know that I love to draw these lines on the charts, right? And I like to find these trends. What I saw right now is this, probably this is the total market cap. It's about $800 billion right now, and this is acting as a good support right here. Okay, and this may come down all the way down to about $650 billion. So that means from the current price, or the current valuation of Bitcoin, the total market cap of Bitcoin, we are looking at a pullback of approximately, guys, maybe, I don't know whether you can see this or not. This is absolutely, this is about 20% correction. Okay, this is about 20% correction, and a correction in the price means a correction in the correction in the market cap means a correction in the prices as well. So if we draw this into the correction perspective, where are we coming to? Let's see, a 20% correction from the current price will put us all the way down to approximately, guys, $35,000, and that's very much possible, guys, right? The market sentiment is as such that you do not know which way it will be going, right? On the longer time frame, I'm absolutely bullish. I have no doubt, guys, that in about a few years from now, probably in the next two market cycles, right? In the next two market cycles, Bitcoin can touch $1 million. Okay, trust me. By the next two market cycles, I mean probably the next 10 years, Bitcoin can easily reach $1 million. Okay, this is absolutely possible. Okay, and there are many who tell you that Bitcoin will reach $1 million this market cycle or the next. It's not gonna happen, guys. It's not gonna happen. A lot of capital is getting flowed into the market, and also the market matures as and when more capital comes in. It is easy for anyone to move a small piece. Okay, let's say you have a small let's say you have a token, right, which is priced at about, let's say Shiba Inu, it was priced at about 0.000 something, right? And it gained more than, I don't know, probably crazy percentage, like 16,000% or 20,000% in this particular year. Let's take this example of Sandbox. Okay, this is more concrete. Sandbox gained more than 16,000%. I showed you in my analysis, and I have my predictions for Sandbox in place as well. But Sandbox gained more than 16,000% in this particular year. But from which price point did it reach? 16,000%. That is important to note. Currently, the market cap for Sandbox is let's take a quick look on the market cap of Sandbox. Okay, Sandbox has a market cap of as you can see here, $4.3 billion, right? This is the $4.3 billion, and at the point of time it would have been in some millions, okay, when it gained. Now if you tell me it is going to gain 16,000%, or for that matter 10,000% in in a year, I seem, unless and until there is like absolutely very strong fundamental, okay, that's not gonna happen, guys. Even if, let's say, Facebook acquires Sandbox, okay, and Facebook decides they're gonna build their complete metaverse on the Sandbox itself, then also I highly doubt it will can get 100x, because it has become into this large piece of coin, or large, it has got huge volumes coming in, so it is more difficult to move this, right? Similar thing is is comparable to Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin earlier used to gain crazy percentage points. You would have seen, I have shown you in the earlier videos as well, that in the previous market cycles Bitcoin has gained considerable amount, crazy percentage points, and but that is going to die down, guys. The crazy returns in the short period of time is going to die down, and that's what I mean by diminishing rate of return. Okay. There's Rachit who's asking me if we should sell off all our alts and all our BTC. Look, Rachit, one of the strategies that I personally follow, specifically with altcoins, is I like to take profits at regular intervals, right? What does that provide me with is the initial capital that I had invested in a particular coin. For that matter, let's take this example of Sandbox. I had shared in the community that I had actually bought a Sandbox at about 2.5, 2.4, around that range, and I sold it off at about close to $7, right? I don't exactly remember, but it was close to $7 that I sold off. And I sold off, I did not sell off the complete holdings, okay? I did not sell off the complete holdings. I sold a certain percentage of my holdings. I took out my initial capital so that I have that capital ready. Wherein I want to invest, I can do it. Same thing I have done with Matic. I told you guys as well. I bought Matic at $1.25. The last time I bought Matic, okay, during the crash, and I shared it with the community. And I forgot about it, to be very honest. By forgot, I mean I did not look into selling it, because with Ethereum gas price rising, Polygon, I have been following the project, and the fundamentals are very strong. Okay, I'm not selling even 0.1 of my Polygon now, right? Not a chance. But I did sell it at about 2.5, $2.6. I exactly do not remember. I took out my initial capital. Now I have capital ready. Okay, I have a few tokens marked. Okay, I have a few tokens marked. I have shared them with you guys as well. Or I am investing in NFTs, which are pretty good, decent right now. So that way I am, keeping my capital. Otherwise also I would have capital, right? I have disposable money at my hand. Even if Bitcoin goes to $30,000, I'll be in a position where I can buy Bitcoin. But that may be different for your scenario, right? Because you might not have that much amount of disposable capital. But I do not recommend you to sell off right now. For the altcoins, again, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing what I personally feel, what I would have done if I would have been in your place. I would not be selling right now, specifically into the hands of the whales. Or what I like to do, guys, is basically I do not I just follow one simple thing. Okay, just do reverse of what other people are doing. I am not selling anything right now, to be very honest with you. I'll sell off, I'll book profits whenever they keep on rising, right? I told you guys I bought Cardano at 15 cents. I sold Cardano when it was close to $2 and around 250, right? People were buying Cardano at those points, but I sold off my Cardano at 250, guys. And I know people who bought Cardano at those ranges, right? And I did not sell off my complete position, obviously, but for for other some of the other tokens as well. I'm not selling any of them currently, and I'm not doing it. For Bitcoin, no question of selling. I'm not selling, as I told you, even 0.0001. But this is a big but, right? um, for people who want to have capital or cash in hand in case Bitcoin goes to $30,000 or it's correct by more than 50% from the current prices, I will share an exit strategy. Okay, I would definitely share an exit strategy. I understand your mindsets, I understand what you guys are going through right now, but trust me, guys, just follow our channel, and I share all the trades that I take with you. Okay, most of the times I do that, and going forward I'll share, whenever I'm buying into Bitcoin or whenever I'm selling into Bitcoin. Okay, just follow our channel, follow, you know just have a thing that Bitcoin is gonna to just be patient. Aditya, so for patience, again, I know Bitcoin is the future. I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in the technology. I Money is okay, is something. That's why major portion of my portfolio is into Bitcoin. Right? I do not. I For altcoins, I believe in certain altcoins. Does not mean that I do not invest in certain altcoins which I don't believe in. Right? Mostly I don't. For example, I did not invest in Shiba Inu. Right? People might say that was the biggest mistake of my life. Probably not of my life, but probably one of the biggest mistakes that I did in 2021, because my money would have multiplied by many folds. And when people used to ask me about Shiba Inu on my consulting sessions, that should I be buying into Shiba Inu, I said, if you want, you can. Right? I do not know. Right? Because at that point of time, the Shiba swap wasn't in place. It was just a meme token. Now it has got a lot of more fundamental value added to it. Right? It has got the Shiba swap in place. It has got the DAO in place. Probably I may consider it right now. But the simple answer to being patient is, um, I don't look at charts all day, guys. Okay, I don't look at charts all day. I don't do intraday trading. That is where I have burnt my hands. Okay, I have burnt my hands doing that. I don't do intraday tradings. I don't look at charts all day. Yes, I know where the Bitcoin is at a certain point of time. If you ask me, I'll probably will to tell you about Bitcoin and Ethereum, but I don't look at charts all day, because if you look more and more into the charts, you will be in, a lot more stressed out. Okay, you'll be in a lot more stress, and have belief, and have trust in something that you are investing in. You might be investing in, if you do not understand the tech, and if you treat it as just as a commodity, then of course you are here to make money. Then trust me, guys, I've been here since 2016. Okay, I've been into crypto since 2016, and I know people who who has made the most money, people who has been hodling. Okay, but does that mean that we hodl into the bear market? uh, Difficult to say, because for most people it would be more of an emotional stress looking at your portfolio down more than 80-85%. Right? Let's say you have $100 at the peak of your portfolio, and at the bottom of the bear market you will see about $15 remaining. Right? That's not easy to digest. Okay, that's not easy to digest, and that's very, very difficult. That's why an exit strategy is important. Why I'm not selling my Bitcoin now? Because I believe that Bitcoin has room to grow in this market cycle. We are not done yet. Okay, we are not done yet with this market cycle. That's what I believe in. Okay, and going forward, 2022, yes, probably we'll have the bear market in place, but you know I have certain parameters. Right? What are those parameters? We had made a video on it. Go to our channel, you can see top four reasons when you can sell off your Bitcoin. I think I pinned it on the top of the group, on the channel rather, right? At least out of those four, at least couple of them should satisfy, right? That is when we should be selling. I booked some profits here when Bitcoin was around these regions. Why did I do that? There was a pi cycle cross, simple as that. There was a pi cycle cross, and historically pi cycles have predicted the market cycles to the t, with just about, with 1 or 2 days here and there. Okay, there was a pi cycle top. We sold off Bitcoin. I don't know, I don't exactly remember at what range I did it. Most definitely I did not sell the top. No one can, guys. Okay, if you are able to sell it, you are extremely lucky. I am not able to sell the top, to be honest. For the bottom, so far, okay, so far from my experience, what I have seen is, let me show you guys, the the 200 week. Okay, the 200 week is where, Bitcoin generally tends to bottom out. Okay, if you look left on the chart, the red line is the 200 week. Let me remove all other moving averages. It would be easier for you to see this. Okay, and by the way, guys, I'm working on the software. I've got it probably in this weekend. I'll stop going live from my phone and probably go live directly from the computer. I know the view is not too great, but yes. If you have any recommendations, by the way, for any software for streaming, do let me know. Okay. Right. So what you can see here is, where does Bitcoin generally bottom out? Bitcoin bottoms out at the 200 week simple moving average. You can see right here on the chart, it is telling us. Again, I might be wrong here. Bitcoin, during the darkest period of the bull bear market, it may go past the 200 week. That's very, very possible, because we have how many data points? We have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. We have just 3 data points. Okay, this is where I am thinking that we can bottom out, right? And basically, hurdle 1. Okay, thanks, Javed. I'll look into it for the streaming software. Thank you so much. For this one, right? And I could be wrong here, guys. Okay, I could be wrong that Bitcoin can go well past. And if you just make this into a candle chart, you can easily see that we had wicks going below the 200 week all the time. You can see here, right? The 200 week at this amount of time was around the $5,500 mark, right? Where did Bitcoin? Thank you guys, and for the recommendations, and yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, as I was talking about, the VIX went all the way down to about $3,800. But even if you bought at 5,500, think of where you would be lying today. The worst case scenario, the worst case scenario, people are saying Bitcoin would go to $25,000, right? Still, you will be up about 5x. Right, that's the power of this. Okay, and I might be wrong, I might be completely wrong here. In the next bear market, it could, this 200 week is gonna increase. Currently it's at about $19,100. Don't be surprised if by the time we reach the 200 week, the 200 week is at about $35,000-$40,000. That's also very much possible, right, guys? Also, one other thing which I closely follow is the Fibonacci, is the fib bands, right? The BTC log growth curves. If you would be knowing this, right? I have shown this multiple number of times. Whenever we are inside this green zone, it's a clear buy. Again, we have long consolidations going in around here. But even if you bought at these regions back in 2015, 2016, you would have done extremely well, guys. Okay, you would have done extremely well, because at this point of time, let's say you bought it right here. Okay, just bought it right at the peak of the green zone. Bitcoin was at about $1,700, and from there Bitcoin went to $20,000, guys. Right, that's more than 10x. And how much time did it take? Let's do a measurement of that. Okay, it went to 10x in about about less than a year, guys. 203 days. If you can see this, I don't know whether you can. I really apologize for these inconveniences, guys. Okay, I'm trying to focus it. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's about 200 days, guys, right? Little over 6 months. Right? You would have made 10x. Does that guarantee that you'll make a 10x every time? No, it does not. Look at here, 2019. Let's say you bought it here. What would have happened? You would have thought that Bitcoin is going back to the red zone again. You would have bought it at around 7,900 and Bitcoin came all the way down to 3,800. 50% correction, right? That is also possible. But before that 50%, we saw a rise to the median point of this Fibonacci levels. That's why it's important. Why I personally believe that this could be the bottom, simply because we are right on the green zone right here, guys. Okay, this is my belief. I could be 100% wrong. Again, I've told you this. I think we have got this support right here. If we break into it, I don't see any support before. To be honest, it is not before $30,000. Okay, if you break into this green zone, green box, $30,000 is where I feel we might go. Okay, as of now, until unless we are not breaking into it, we are good, guys, right? This is kind of a good candle that we are seeing right here. It's kind of a hammer candle. If you're into understanding candlesticks, you would know that this is kind of a currently it's a hammer, or you can do it as a hangman or something of that sort. But it tells us a lot about could be the end of the of the downtrend. It could very well be the end of the downtrend, guys. Okay, I do not know, right? And what I feel is, I have told this multiple number of times that in this, this log growth curve, I always believe that we are gonna go to the red zone and the top of the red zone, because that is where we have peaked in each and every previous market cycle. If you look left on the chart, you will be able to see that, right? Right here we peaked out. Let me remove the drawing. 2017 we peaked out right at the peak. Okay, 2013 also, if you can see right here, let me zoom into it. Yeah, 2013 also, you can see right here we peaked right here. 2011 also we peaked right at the red box. But as this market cycle is progressing, guys, okay, I am getting a feeling that we might not even make to the top of the red box, right? Because we have been getting rejected at levels below, consistently, guys, consistently. First, if you can see right here, first time we got rejected right at the entry of the red box. Okay, second time while we were about to exit the yellow box. Don't be surprised if we get a rise here and we get rejected at the median point. Okay, this is the median. Okay, this is right at the center. Don't be surprised if we get a knockdown from this level somewhere during Q3 of 2022 or Q4 of 2022, for that matter. Where would that put Bitcoin into? Let's say Q4 of 2022. Yeah, that would put Bitcoin in $100,000, guys. Don't be surprised if that happens. Okay, that's very well on the cards. That can happen all the time, right? So today I thought of doing this fear and greed index and telling you that where are we in terms of this. This color coding helps a lot. You can look into Bitcoin. You can go to lookintobitcoin.com, and there are plenty of other charts as well which we have analyzed in the past as well, right? There's this stock to flow model, Bitcoin 2-year investor tool. If you want me to cover these charts one by one, do let me know by commenting below as well, right? Comment, just comment charts. I'll understand. Okay. And pi cycle top indicator. Let's see where the pi cycle top indicator is, by the way. Okay, where is it lying currently? If you are not aware of the pi cycle chart actually tells us that whenever the yellow line crosses over the green line, that is the market cycle peak, right? Where is the yellow line today? Let me zoom into this so that you are able to understand in a better way. Okay. The yellow line is way off. It's at 53,921. And the green line, where is the green line? Let me see, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. The green line is way on top. It's, I don't know, probably, yeah. It's more than 70. It's at about $70,000, guys. Okay. Nowhere, no time even. We are not even close to crossing it. So I'm not worried at all, to be very honest with you, right? And I follow this. One of the indicators that I follow is the pi cycle top indicator. Yes, it is retrofitted, but it is backed by data. That's why I follow this and I like it, right? So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And also, I'm thinking to do this in the morning. What do you think, guys? Shall we do this session in the morning, somewhere around 9 a.m., 10 a.m. India time? What do you think? Let me know by commenting below, and I would highly appreciate also if you can share this. If you can share our channel within your family WhatsApp groups, get more people to join our family. We'll have giveaways, very very soon. Okay, we'll have giveaways very very soon, and share this with your friends and family. Okay, I believe that we'll be able to do this. Okay. Okay, someone is saying, David is saying that night is better. Okay, let's keep it that way then, if you guys want. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay happy, take very very good care of yourself. Bitcoin is getting boring. I am personally looking at some NFTs, to be honest. There will be an NFT video which will be coming out later in the evening tonight. So yeah, that's one of the most hyped NFTs. Okay, thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay happy. Bye bye for now.